In 1961, Austin was beginning to emerge as the eclectic capital it is today. The population was 208,000. The number one hit at the time, Let's Twist Again by Chubby Checker.
Let's twist again, like we did last year. Twist!
And Lanier Junior Senior High School opened its doors as the 6th high school in Austin, located in what is now Burnett Middle School. Robert Mueller Airport opened its control tower and terminal for commercial travel with 3 major airlines: Braniff,
Twist again,
Trans-Texas,
come on, let's twist again.
and Continental Airlines. In 1962, a 24-year-old teacher named Gayla King was hired to teach English and PE. That same year, a group called the Valkyries was formed under the direction of Ellie Nowak, a precision drill team that marched with the band at halftime. In 1963, Mrs. King had an idea for a show that included dancing and would be performed in the gymnasium. The show was called All About San Francisco and was loved by all. Principal Fred Mathis was very impressed and asked Mrs. King to form a group called the Vikettes that would host the show each spring and occasionally dance on the football field, something that had never been done in Austin. The first Vikette group took the field in 1964. In 1965, Mr. Mathis asked Mrs. King to take both the Valkyries and the Vikettes and put all 140 of them on the football field at once. Of course, she rose to the occasion, and word began to spread. People actually came to the football games to watch the halftime show. Mrs. King's hard work practicing with 70 girls in the morning and 70 in the afternoon began to pay off. In 1966, Linda Fletcher took over as the Valkyrie director, allowing Mrs. King to focus on the Vikettes. Each year, Mrs. King added a new tradition, many of them still observed today. Vikettes quickly became an Austin icon and were invited to perform at events all over Austin, followed by national and even international invitations. Due to the budget constraints of AISD, many of those invites had to be turned down. In the fall of 1977, the Vikettes were invited to participate in the Miss Drill Team pageant in Anaheim, California, and the school board approved the request. In May of 1978, the Vikettes won their first national title and returned to California in May of 1980 to repeat the same honor.
Hi, this is Jane Pauley from NBC's Today Show, reminding you to watch the Carolyn Jackson Show at noon here in Austin on Channel 36.
And I'm Carolyn Jackson, reminding you to watch Jane Pauley on the Today Show, NBC, Channel 36.
Let's say hello to our guest, the Princess of Alderaan, better known to us as actress Carrie Fisher. Welcome back to Earth.
Let's meet Fran Drescher and Jay Leno.
Sure.
I'm in Dallas talking with actor Warren Beatty about his new movie, Shampoo. I can't think of a nicer way to start the day than by chatting with the very lovely actress Anne Margaret.
Well, Joe Namath, I'd recognize you anywhere.
Our guest, Brooke Shields.
Our guest, Woody Allen. Our guest, Sally Field.
Introducing Carolyn Jackson to the Austin television audience is like introducing Nancy to Ronnie.
Happy birthday, Kayla.
what an honor it is for me to be able to take part in this very special occasion for you. I remember the very first time I met you and the Vikettes. I came out to the school to watch you, and I don't think I've ever been so impressed with a group of young ladies and with the director as I was with the Vikings and with you. You were so devoted to them, and they were so dedicated to you, and it was obvious that you were instilling such marvelous principles in these young ladies. And you gave them poise, you gave them self-confidence, you emphasized morals and good grades and all the things that we want for our daughters and granddaughters. And it was just such a privilege to be a part of it. And then I had the pleasure of getting to interview a couple of them on television, and that was such fun again. And you truly set the standard for dance team, there's no doubt about it. And, you know, I think if I thought I could be remembered for making a very positive impact on just one person, I would feel like I had been a success. And I think about you and the impact that you've made on thousands of young women. And I know there are lots of grateful parents out there, grateful grandparents, and especially grateful parents. And once again, have the happiest birthday ever, which I could be there to give you a hug.
Good morning, Gayla and all you Vikettes. It is an honor for me to be able to say a few words during this, the last reunion of the era of Gayla and her girls. I am Coach Sonny Novak, and I had the opportunity to work aside Gayla King for 7 years. You ladies, under the direction of Ms. Gayla King, do not begin to realize how much positive recognition you have brought to Lanier High School and the Austin Independent School District throughout our state of Texas. In my 7 years of working alongside of Gayla King, I found her to be compassionate towards all students in regard to approaching their growing up challenges, but yet demanding that these challenges be met in a proper manner. She was a team player. She always wore her sweet, flashing personality, but most of all, she expressed being a positive role model for all. These facts are cemented in her legacy by what we have seen in your group's advancement of school spirit, the halftime presentations at athletic events, high kicks, they were the best in the West, chair routine, perhaps the best physical performing art routine ever presented at a football field, the highly talented spring show productions, and of course the standalone, yes, the standalone. Gayla, I still have heart palpitations when I think about the process we went through at this presentation. There was a Vikette flying the length of the gym floor, 40 feet above the floor. Yes, she was. I saw it. And I could go on and on about the contributions Gayla and you young ladies made to the Lanier community. Gayla, I know that I can speak for all the parents and community in attempting to find the words adequate to express our appreciation, to express our gratitude, to express our thanks for the time spent with our daughters and for being such a wonderful role model for all students. Here goes. Wayne, we want to say to you thank you for sharing your wife with our daughters. Dondina and Donna Wayne, we want to say thank you for sharing your mom with your fellow classmates. Gayla, we want to thank you for reaching so many families with your gracious personality. And we thank God for giving us the opportunity to cross paths with such a fine person. And oh, by the way, a late, very, very happy birthday, Gayla. Happy memories to all, and may God continue to bless us all. Thank you.
Happy birthday, Miss King. This is Walter Johnson from Weir, Texas. Want to thank you for the Vicats, Miss King. One in particular, Suzanne Short Johnson, my wife. What a blessing she's been to me, Miss King. And Miss King, what a blessing you've been to all of us, all the Vicats, their families, their husbands, their kids, all of the lives that you've touched. All of your hard work and your dedication. Miss King, what a legacy you're leaving. We love you and happy birthday.
Take one, action. Hello, Miss King, Charles Kelso. Just want to say happy 80th birthday. It's wonderful. Congratulations. In fact, I joined the 60s Club this year myself. The Vicats, I want to say you've been such a positive influence over so many students, not just the Vicats, but the whole student body for so many years. I think it's amazing. In fact, the Vicats get together every year in honor of what you did for them. And you just don't see that anymore. That's amazing to me. I also want to go back to 1975. 2 routines that I remember to this day. One, because it was simply amazing. And the other one, because it brought goosebumps to your skin. In 1975, a young man wasn't supposed to get goosebumps. Okay, the first one was when the Vicats danced and performed on these like 6-foot or 8-foot white ladders. Here they are singing, dancing, climbing up and down, and I think even going across to the ladders. And you're thinking the whole time, oh my God, who's gonna fall? What ladder is gonna break? And it was flawless. It was just simply amazing. The second one was that brought goosebumps to your skin was the one when the Vicats sang and performed to the song, reach out and touch somebody, make this world a better place if you can. And I'm sure that just brought goosebumps to your body, right? Wrong. Okay, happy birthday to you and Mr. King.
Hey, Ms. King, it's Mark Simpson, class of 76, coming to you from Edwards Air Force Base, home of the Air Force Test Pilot School. I'm standing next to the statue of Brigadier General Chuck Yeager, the first guy to crack the sound barrier. And you, just like him, have the right stuff, and you instilled the right stuff into all the ladies sitting with you today, including my wife, Mary Wilkinson Simpson, class of 77. What's that? Yeah, she rocks. You're right. Ms. King, we want to wish you a happy 80th birthday and hope you're having a great day. 80 years young. You're awesome. We love you, great lady. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Are you?
So we're going to do it on 3. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. 3, 2, 1? Or 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. You count.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
1, 2. Wait. You count and I'm counting.
You count.
1.
1, 2. Okay, just do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Miss King. We love you.
I'm counting.
I know, but you wouldn't do it.
Hi, I'm Scott Malcolm. I'm probably the only guy on this video that didn't go to Lanier High School. But I'm here to tell you that all of us guys at Reagan, every spring, made a special attempt to get over there to see the spring show. At first, it was the beauty of all the girls that brought us there, but then it was the talent and the choreography and all those crazy things that you did with chairs and ladders that we found so compelling. Every spring, it was amazing. I'll never forget that. At any rate, years later, I was blessed to marry one of those girls, and we raised 4 great children together. We noticed, though, that some weird things as we were raising our children. We looked around at all the other families, and they were teaching their children to crawl and walk, and we were teaching our children to strut and high kick. Seems like while all the other kids got basic math concepts, our kids would only count to 8. We didn't have meals at our home. We had pre-game parties. But one thing that really set our children apart more than anything was the fact that whenever we heard the Who start out to play Pinball Wizard, all of our children would get in position, give us one of these. But seriously though, Mr. and Mrs. King, even though we raised our children under Vicat rules, that also meant that we raised them to be leaders of character. And when I consider all the people that are gathered there today to celebrate the meaningful impact that you and Wayne have had on their lives today and are still having on future generations through the lives of the people that are there today, it makes me think that you guys did it right. You've made generational impact. And that is something that that I know that when you both arrive at Heaven's Gate, God will say, "Well done, my good and faithful servant." Thank you for letting me be a part of this. God bless you all.